Ladies, gentlemen, other beings, welcome to the No Prep Numenera stream. My name is Will Spinks. I'm your Dungeon Master. As you can see, I have nothing in my sleeves. These are my notes. They are blank. We are going to play a role-playing game today. It is in Numenera, a setting set on Earth 1 billion years in the future, where forgotten technology is akin to magic and referred to by the term Numenera. Let me introduce my cast of characters. Go ahead and tell us who you are and what you look like, and then I will explain the situation as it stands as of last session. Starting on my right.
Yes, I play Serenia. She is a mystical nano who works miracles. Basically, cyberpunk witch doctor. There you go.
Hell yeah.
I am Cyberdane. I am a graceful glaive who explores dark places. I was once a football star, but have sadly peaked in high school and have spent the rest of my last 20 years living out a pretty rough and tumble existence, trying to make my way. And
Dude, we're
that's
unlocking unprecedented Silverdane backstory. Once
Pass.
a football star, apparently.
All right, tag in, Tom.
Okay, I am fourth of the fifth. I am a heroic Arcus who augments flesh with rafts. I like long walks on the beach, fancy cheeses, and shiny Numenera.
Nice.
I like tea.
Also, as an addendum, you may have noticed that the bottom window where normally there is a aperture where you might view what we roll on dice, there's just a picture there. That's because the camera that does that, no work today. It will work next week, most likely. So,
Numenera. We rolled a 1.
Tom's a little quiet. Yeah, he was a little quiet.
Oh wow, that's new for a change.
It's your turn. I was quiet last time.
Why don't you could you toggle your mic for me?
Yeah.
Change. It's time to face the strange changes.
All right, how about now?
Go again.
How about now?
That looks good.
All right.
All right. So
Dive.
last time, the party emerged from the inner workings of Ztolus, the gigantic seven-legged walking automaton that their city is built upon. Having reanimated it to walk once more, they walked. The city proceeded to walk into the land of shifting mountains. Bucky R gave us a subscription.
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy moly, you guy! Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate the hell out of you. You should have a bunch of channel points. You can spend them. They're in the bottom right to do stuff to the game.
I'm telling you.
I highly encourage you to do. You are allowed to do it. I encourage it. We've gotten a lot of great stories out of it. Thank you so much for the subscription. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The land of shifting mountains. Gigantic saurian beasts that move slowly and very slowly through this jungle terrain that are so large you might mistake them for mountains, who are themselves covered with forests and rocky outcroppings, sort of circle around Ztolus. I think maybe the herd is a little disturbed, like there are some like subsonic vibrations that they use to communicate, and they're sort of moving out of the way. As Ztolus, the walking city, enters this strange land, there is a distant horn, and you see from the top of one of these beasts a bunch of campfires and then a bunch of hang gliders, like a small flotilla of them. These are the Varin, the cannibal tribes, the meat miners, the people who live in this horrible place, who live a life of tribal violence and conflict, which is unfortunate for them, but also unfortunate for you, because they are apparently mighty warriors and deadly. And their hang gliders are descending en masse upon Ztolus.
Yes.
But why?
Yes.
Probably because you guys have stuff, and they don't.
We
They
don't
want it.
have stuff.
Yeah. We got all the stuff.
Who said we had stuff?
Did you mention they're cannibals?
They lied.
Yes, we did mention that they are rumored to be cannibals.
Oh, my God.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Brendan has redeemed a dangerous encounter.
Who gave that man channel points?
It's a random encounter.
Okay.
Dangerous random encounter.
Oh no.
Okay.
Somebody's
Oh.
gonna trip on something as
Man.
they run to deal with these cannibals.
So we're raided by Varin, and suddenly we got another freaking thing to deal with?
So it would seem.
Okay. Thanks, Brendan.
Yeah.
All right,
This is gonna come up in your performance evaluation.
That you did a great job and you're helping the stream.
I am going to since I am on top of the roof of Serenia's house, trying to make a place for myself up here, and I am going to I witness these hang gliders coming down. Oh, it's beautiful. There's natives here. Wait, they're coming at us. Wait, they're coming at us really fast. Oh my God! I'm going to jump down and try and bolt in and find Serenia.
Okay.
And yeah,
So the additional dangerous encounter that I rolled with our custom, well, not custom, story dice, I'm going to show on this camera over here on the right, is I think as you're starting the run, the vast majority of the hang gliders, I'm going to be super generous and say there's going to take about 15 minutes for them to get over Ztolus. There are some outriders. One of them flies directly over your head. It's a woman who's got like a bunch of braids. She's got a hang glider, like a large crossbow that is mounted on the hang glider.
Oh my
But
God.
she has a jar, and she like just throws it, and it shatters at your feet as you're running, and a bunch of angry flitterlings, like large insects with stingers, emerge from the jar, attack you and everything nearby.
Oh God.
So you're going to have to deal with this angry swarm of insects. I'm going to say it's probably a level 2 threat. It will do speed damage, though. They do have poisonous stingers.
Oh,
Okay.
No
So
way.
first I need you to make a speed test to not get stung by a bunch of, like, Japanese hornet-sized biting insects.
You mean the murder hornets?
Indeed.
Excellent.
Oddly,
is-
wasn't the scariest thing that year.
Nah.
So your dangerous encounter was bees!
Bees?
Why don't you have that
Bees!
on the soundboard?
I mean, I'm working on it.
That is
How'd
totally
you guys
fine.
like that sound effect, by the way?
Yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm not worried at all about these flitterlings.
Okay.
I've had some flitterlings in the past.
Okay.
I
Like
know they're.
15 minutes ago.
I know. Yeah, but the Ztolian minute, it's like a lifetime.
It is
basically.
a totally
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
So anyway, I understand these creatures. I am going to stop, drop, and roll off the roof.
Okay.
What?
But I'm gonna. Oh gosh, I am going to speed defense, which I am trained at.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'm gonna allow it. You could stop, drop, and roll off the roof. I'm gonna say the speed defense is a level 2 because these are a level 2 threat.
Okay,
Go for it. You're trained in
Pow.
speed defense, are you not?
I am.
A.
Okay, so you only need to get a level 1, which is good because
I
you
just
rolled a
rolled-
5.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
beefed it otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like also I got to get my XP budget going. I feel like leaping off the sides of roofs is something that always works perfectly in shows that in real life is how people get mushed. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you this.
That's fair.
So you leap off the side. You
Oh,
like
thank you.
go to jump off the side of the roof. You realize you are. I think her house is like 2 stories up, maybe 3.
Two.
You like jump, you see a drain pipe, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna slide down this pipe, and then immediately you throw your weight on the pipe and it comes loose from the side.
Yep.
You have to figure out what to do from there. There's another building on the other side. You could try and jump through a window.
Magella's gonna be so pissed.
Oh, that's so badass.
You can only hope that there's some actual structural damage to
Yeah,
the
you
city.
could try
blame
and
it on
fall
that.
safely. You could try and grab onto the building you're in, but you are currently falling on a drain pipe.
Yeah. While a swarm of bees is
Yes.
zooming
Angrily
down
chasing
at
you.
me. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to, as the drain pipe is like coming out, I'm going to try and wait for the right moment and then kind of hurl myself across the street into the next window.
Oh man, is that a test of jumping?
You're damn right it is.
Okay, I think it's probably a level 5. Most people would not be able to do this. So for you, it's a level 3, which means you need to roll a 9 on 20-sided dice.
Easy.
Brendan says, bees?
For those of you who are not aware, I have no skills, basically, except for jumping, which I am skilled at.
Thank God we figured out a way to get
Yeah.
jumping in there.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have your flight suit.
I left that in the crate on the roof.
You fool. That would have been the perfect time to have flown off the roof
Damn.
instead of do this lame jump.
I'm going to spend some speed points.
Okay.
I have an edge of 1, so I'm going to spend 2 speed points.
Okay. So that brings it down to a difficulty 4, and then your skills bring it down to a difficulty 2. meaning you would have to roll a 6 on a 20-sided dice.
Easy. No problem.
He rolls a 15.
15, there you go.
Easy dubs.
Okay. So you immediately see your opening. There's another window where somebody is like working on their laundry. You can't really jump because you don't have anything to push off of. But as the drain pipe falls across to the other side, you hook your legs in the window that she's at. She's like, ah! And then she looks up and sees the bees and hang gliders and is like, ah! And then proceeds to try and like shut the window on your legs. But from here you can climb down safely.
Okay.
As if the hang gliders weren't bad enough. There's also bees.
There's a slight bee problem happening now in the general vicinity. But what's your next move?
Well, first off, I can't believe I got down without breaking my legs.
Congratulations.
I'm going to run into Serenia's house. We got problems. We got bees.
I'm not there.
Hang gliders. Where are you?
Where is Serenia?
Serenia was last talking to the ladder within, and he was about to unveil some like super secret knowledge.
I thought that was happening in your house.
No, I thought he was hanging out in the town square where we left him. Oh wait, or did I invite him over?
I think you invited him over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I invited him over. So yeah, I'm at home.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to burst in. We got problems.
Whoa. Okay.
There's bees coming in. You might want to close the windows, by the way. Hang gliders dropped them on me.
Bees?
Bees.
What are bees?
Come to think of it, you are hearing an angry buzzing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to start grabbing stuff around the room and just kind of like
That's my stuff.
do it. I'm assuming these windows, do they have shutters?
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to put the stuff down and close the shutters.
Okay. Well, okay. So,
You get that horrible, like, you can see their little feet underneath the door, like trying to push their way in, but they're not able to get in there.
How
Oh my
big
God,
are
it's
they?
a horror movie now?
It's just based on my own experience with hornets in West Virginia. That's what I'm
So
drawing
yes,
from.
it's a horror movie.
Pretty much,
Eh.
yeah. Hornets are the worst.
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to do about the bugs except for maybe a hedge magics, but not that would do much here.
Well-
The Ladder Within, which is a glass sort of automaton AI creature, large, incredibly advanced, who is taken up residence in Ztolus after encountering you for the first time. Apparently was slumbering underground for a long time with the rest of his machine brethren. Has decided to follow the city to learn more about it. He currently looks still like he did, which is to say an octopoid that is transparent and filled with light with sort of like right angle tentacles. He says, you should know that those creatures outside, according to my spectrometers, carry a lethal dose combined. If more than, say, 6 or 7 were to sting you. 8 or 9 for him.
That's right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Would you like me to attempt countermeasures?
I mean, if you would wish, I wish there was more I could do. Can I make smoke with hedge magic? Doesn't that work against things like this?
Why don't you just light something on fire? You're
Yeah,
in your
I
own
would allow
house.
it. If you wanted to try and use hedge magic to create smoke to calm them down, that would be a thing that I would allow for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that.
You save your energy, buddy. We're going to need you, I get the feeling. We got to find Fourth of the Fifth.
He's around, I'm sure.
He could,
I should state for the record that the engrams of my creation disallow me from interfering in the politics and conflict of beings from your echelon of existence.
Listen, I'm also not here for the politics. I'm only here to study the city itself. And you. Anyways.
I'm all about politics. Cracks knuckles.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so hedge magic to create smoke.
So this is going to be an intellect test. You're trying to use this ability in a way that is not typically what you use it for.
Yep.
It's just difficulty 2. At the end of the day, these are insects. Not quite there,
Yeah.
unless you want to reroll.
Oh, that's a 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Or yeah.
I don't have any XP to reroll that.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no, the bees.
The bee. So I guess I try to make smoke and it just nothing.
Yeah, so you make some smoke, The bees don't appear to be stymied by this at all. These insectoid creatures, in my mind, they look more like Hercules beetles with like wings,
Oh, that's even worse.
with like sort of stingers on the inside of their mandibles.
Yeah. That sucks. Well, I'm useless here. Ladder within.
Tag in, buddy.
Okay, the ladder within sort of like creates an array with his tentacles, and you guys smell something strange, and the bees over the course of like 60 seconds become calm.
Okay. Is it safe out there?
What'd you do?
I analyzed their sensory perceptions and determined that their neurology would be most affected by pheromones. Then I manufactured some.
I can't believe you've done this.
Another one?
Oh, God.
Okay, so I think it's at that point that the door is kicked in, and that lady from the hang glider that you saw,
Okay.
just like and then looks at you, and there's like clear recognition in her face, and she says "Kritoza," like in a language you don't understand, and proceeds to try and beat both of you into submission with a club.
Okay.
She is a level 3 warrior. Since apparently we've established canonically that these dudes are badass, I'm going to say that they're base level 3.
Okay. Come on,
yeah.
Serenia. Help me out with some negotiations here.
Aggressive negotiations.
I'm going to try and land a punch on her.
Okay. Difficulty 3. It's a might test.
All right.
You're just punching her with your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think trying to murder other people is against my code.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Murder, no. Brain them with ramen, yes.
Yes, exactly. Now you're getting it. Punch. That's cocked.
You rolled a 10? You can re-roll if you want, but a 10 succeeds.
All right. Well, then I'll take it.
All right, so you do 2 damage with your fist.
Okay.
As she runs up to hit you with a club, you just hit her with a jab.
Yeah.
She does the worst possible thing that a person can do when you punch them in the face, which is go, woo! And then proceeds to hit you with a war club. I need a speed
Okay.
test to not take 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you might be in over your head if that's your response to getting punched in the face.
I
Well,
think,
as a
yeah.
level 3 person, she has 9 hit points, and she was just dealt 2. Like, she's from a warrior tribe. Like, being punched in the face is probably, like, normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be in over your head.
You
I
got
think
this.
so. I am trained in speed defenses, so whatever the difficulty is, that's lowered by 1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to be difficulty 2. Just need to roll a 6.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so you get a major effect in addition to not getting punched. What would you like your major effect to be?
I would like to. She charges in.
Uh-huh.
I strike. She recoils a little, then just goes, woo!
Okay.
She's just getting bloodied up. She charges me. I realize I'm over my head, so I'm going to sidestep her and kick her over the couch.
Okay.
I'm hoping that will stun her and keep her prone long enough that I can run out with my friends.
Yeah, 100% you can do that.
Okay. Guys, come on. Let's get the hell out of here. Because I think that I am hearing screams from other parts of the city.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to pop
Yeah.
off. Like, the Outriders are here, and they're
Yeah.
stealing and raiding and breaking
Yeah.
things.
And I want to
Okay.
go help that situation, and I want to go find 4th and 5th, so I want us to
Okay.
GTFO.
How come nobody ever wants to find 4th or 5th when there's something good going on?
4th of the 5th,
We
brought
baked too many
beignets. We've invented peanut butter.
Excellent. How come nobody ever finds 4th and 5th when something bad's going on?
All right, so you get to the temple right about the time that Jor-En does, as well as a bunch of other messengers from various factions in the city. Femeref of the Zagreb clan is there. Zooming out for a bit, just talking about how this is going to work. When 2 communities come into conflict, we stat them out like we do NPCs. So the community of Ztolus is a level 2 civilization. It has about 1,000 people and like some decent amenities. The presence of this guy specifically mechanically bumps it up to a 3. As long as an Arcus is working within a city, they improve the effective level of that city. Basically, how city conflicts work is kind of like NPCs. They deal damage equal to their level, and they have health equal to their level. So the Varin have 9 hit points, the Ztolians have 9 hit points, they're both going to deal 3 damage to each other.
Okay.
Losing a third of your hit points means that a minimum of 2 NPCs that you know are going to die, and the city is going to be like
Oh.
seriously affected by that. What you do in this session will affect how much damage Ztolus takes and deals back.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone is gathered at the Temple of the Machine Cult because there is nobody in charge and nobody knows what to do. So they have turned to you, 4th or the 5th.
Yes.
There's a lot of people yelling at each other. People are freaking out. The Varin are coming. What do we do? Bees!
Where's 99th of the 100th?
The little kid.
Yeah.
He showed up like 5 minutes ago out of breath being like, there's hang gliders. They're coming.
He's the only news I trust.
Okay. 99th of the 100th. The little kid that you recently introduced into the machine cult.
Yeah.
The eternal messenger boy.
He's going to write my greatest works.
Okay.
I hope he's literate.
Yeah.
Good.
I think he knows how to read.
I'm going to start trying to rally the people for the defense of the machine called Temple.
Okay. Let's see. The Ztolians who live here are a weird combination of like extremely opportunistic people and people who are like born here and have nowhere else to go. They're a fractious lot. There are 3 clans. The Zagreth, I'm literally making these up on the fly. The Ugrov and the, let's see. Makcha clan. Excellent.
I don't know.
Makcha.
They have long-standing beefs. The Makcha are saying that they are not going to fight with the Ugrev. Like, they are just going to hide in their homes. This will blow over. The Ugrev are calling them cowards, which is not, like, the best rhetorical strategy. The Zagreth clan, Femereth walks up and he's like, whatever you say, we got your back.
Yeah. Good. I got 1/3 of them.
Damn. These guys are supportive.
You walk up to stand next to Joran. He bumps your shoulder. He's like, ready to see what you're made of.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to seeing him fight.
All right, so you're going to try and rally the people. I'm going to be honest, I think it's difficulty 6. I think a
Okay.
normal person would fail at this most of the time.
Well, good news. I'm not a normal person.
Hell yeah.
So I've got persuasion and social interactions. So that brings it down to a 4. And then I'm going to spend 5. Can I borrow your pencil?
Sure can.
Points of intellect to make that a 2.
Difficulty 2.
Yep.
One might even say he's the chosen one.
Okay. Can somebody pass me a D20? I did not prepare. All right. Well, but yeah, I got
16,
that.
that's a success.
There you go.
Okay, so you've rallied you've unified the clans for the first time in a decade for a unified purpose. What do you want them to do? What is the plan?
To defend the machine called Temple.
Okay. What about, one of them's just like, what about our homes? What about our families?
Well, you
Fuck 'em.
bring
I'm the
everybody
chosen
here.
one.
I have an idea.
Okay.
It's not the smartest idea.
So you want to bring everybody underground?
Yeah.
That's actually super solid. Go ahead.
So you remember when I got that like knowledge stuff?
Yo, what's up, Alphabet Soup? That is what I'm calling you because I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Yo,
There
hey,
it is.
welcome back.
It's ABZXYZ. Or, no, that's not it.
It's AABBCCXXYYZ.
That's the Konami code.
Gives you infinite lives, I think.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, what were you going to say?
Anyways, so I got that little like Ztolus tour guide thing. I want to know if it will tell me if Ztolus had any sort of self-defense systems in place.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a
remember we
cipher.
went
Yeah.
we went to the place, remember? It was full of the robots. The rogue robot fought us.
I mean, yeah, there was the one rogue like sentry that woke
Yeah,
up.
I'm just saying, like, we know it has defense systems.
Right, but I want to activate them and have them go against the hang gliders.
Yes,
So you're spending a
please.
cipher to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so you mark your tour guide as done.
Okay.
That's a level 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's solid.
Go ahead and roll me. I'm going to give you 2 story dice to come up with the defenses that it tells you about and how you could activate them. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the defenses play dead.
All right, so I'll show this to the camera.
Ztolus
It's a possum
like,
and a
collapses.
mace. So
No, I just like the idea that, like,
What does that mean?
They're not really destroyed robots. They've always been that way. That's just deceptive looking.
They're rustic.
Yeah.
It's an aesthetic.
It's
Oh,
an appearance of rust and disuse. Ztolus has always been like this.
Play possum.
All right, so you're rallying the people to defend the temples and also hide the people in the temples.
Yeah.
I'm going to rule gives Ztolus 1 point of armor.
Good.
Nice.
And now the trick is we have to get Ztolus to roll over.
Play dead.
That's how we get him. That's our defense mechanism, just crushing at people.
The Varin will just fly around and be like, "Oh no, it's
No,
it's
they
it's
land,
good
and then we
anymore."
roll over and crush them.
Oh,
and
that's
wiggle
clever.
back and forth a couple times.
We need to get you back into that chamber so you can execute this maneuver.
Yeah, don't worry, I can do it.
Yeah. Into the control
I'm
room.
the chosen
Oh
one.
man.
What do we think it is?
So it is like a lower grade of sentry
Okay.
that does wind its way through tunnels of sorts
Uh-huh.
that go in and throughout the city. The other pests of the area that Magella usually clears out have since inhabited these tunnels, but deep down, buried inside, are these rats.
Okay.
Or they're not rats, but they look very like ROUSs,
Uh-huh.
but they do have maces on their tails.
Okay.
Oh, just have sentient rat men we never have
Yep.
dealt with before.
And the robotic technique that they kind of use is they'll sit, anchor, and then spin around.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you basically pull up a fragment from this like data sphere of what you are fairly confident is Ztolus's old vermin eradication system.
Yep.
Like these semi-synthetic automated beings that would move through the smaller tunnels and
Yep.
clear out skitterlings and other pests.
Yep.
And just for funsies, how are they activated? Are you going to have to go into the inner sanctum, I think? Probably.
Probably.
I am the chosen one.
Okay.
4th or the 5th. I have an idea.
Okay.
We need to get back into the other room.
You had me at hey.
You had me at 4th or 5th.
Oh, and
That is my name, and I love hearing it.
it can also recognize people who are current inhabitants and people who are not.
We'll see.
Oh.
Maybe?
I'll give you some XP for that one.
Okay.
It's just crazy enough to work.
Okay. So you guys are sort of heading towards the inner sanctum.
Yep.
Jordan's just like, he looks outside to where there are like people streaming towards this temple that goes into the walking city. He's just like, we should probably keep them from getting picked off. What do you think?
Okay. You guys go in, activate the thing. I'm going to stay here and hold the line. Also, hurry. And good luck.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stay here with Joran and, yeah. I'm going to try and barricade us in to some extent and just keep us protected.
Okay. Yeah, so he sets up sort of ranging with his spear on the line of like refugees who are now running towards this place. He looks around and he's just like, I want that bow up there. And he points to the arch of the temple itself. And at this point, there are like larger hang gliders that seem to be self-powered almost, like they thrum a little bit and are
Ooh.
capable of climbing.
They're
who have, like,
ornithopters.
5 or 6. Yeah, ornithopters is a great term for them. With like 5 or 6 raiders apiece. They're shooting bows at people. It's carnage out here. Like there are
All right.
flame pots being tossed. There's bees everywhere. Like it's getting a little gnarly.
I know exactly what to do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to say, you got it, Jor. And then I'm going to head up there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to spend my... I'm going to focus my efforts on shooting their pots
Okay.
or punching holes in their wings to either force them to go home or to distract them so much that they can't attack.
Okay. So affecting this battle between two communities with hundreds of people each is difficult. I'm going to say that single-handedly turning the tide with a bow is going to be a level 7 task.
Okay.
You are the chosen one.
I am?
Sure, why not?
Today you are.
But
I am the chosen one.
we're going to come back to that because there are some assets in play that could reduce the difficulty. One of them's Joran. One of them might be some horrifying anti-pest measures. Meanwhile,
Yes.
in the innermost sanctum
It's like we were just here.
yesterday,
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I have some
Literally-
long-term like things I want to do, like downtime stuff after this, but we need to resolve what happens with this conflict first.
Ugh, jeez.
So, you open the door to the inner sanctum, and the lagoon of glowing blue-white, thought form mercurial liquid sort of extends into the gloom before you. You know that you will, if you wade through it, you will be assaulted by memories that Ztolus carries within it.
Do you
Yeah, I've read the disclaimer before.
do you want me to go instead?
Nah,
or-
I got this. I'm the chosen one.
Okay. So there's this system in effect that is supposed to rid of like pests as like a self defense, and I think we can use it against these hang glider people.
Yes. I
So
know what you want me to do.
so somehow you need to activate this system.
Yes, and I know how.
You do.
Yes.
Just holler if you have any questions. I'll be right over here.
Yes, I got it.
Go for it.
All right.
Okay.
Heading back to the lacuna.
All right, so as you wade through, you are assaulted by memories as your nervous system is co-opted and made forcibly part of Ztolus's gigantic liquid mind. I need you to make a level 4 intellect defense test.
Gotta get rid of this lacuna.
I'm going to
Better just build a bridge down here at some point.
I'm going to spend 1 intellect
Or like a floaty dock situation.
to make it a 3.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So I will go ahead and generate a memory just for funsies. Interesting. Oh, I like that. So this was a long time ago, as the 7-legged machine consciousness of Ztolus walks through a wasteland. There is a gigantic storm that is like a bright, almost like rusty red. That is like, as the storm moves, it's creating spires and buildings and creatures and just shredding everything underneath it. You know that to be the Iron
The
Wind.
Iron Wind, yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
And
I was
the
thinking.
consciousness of Ztolus, like it's outside of the city itself. You see somebody standing on the front of Ztolus with a hood on. They look like a secret keeper, maybe antiquated. They pull out like a large wooden wind instrument and create this like sonorous, strange, warbling tone. And the storm cuts like around the city.
Whoa. That's cool.
Gonna have to pull that through later.
Yeah, we're going to have to dig this up.
It's actually related to stuff that happened last session. We're
Yep.
talking about how
Yes.
there are people who know about the Iron Wind and can control it. Perhaps that you overheard in a bar. We'll come back to it if and when it becomes
Yeah,
relevant.
maybe I should have put it inside of me.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have.
Maybe you shouldn't have?
The people can control it.
Okay, I gotta hand out some XP because I feel like the lacuna of Thought Liquid has not yet shown all of its potential dangers.
Lacuna Matata.
Jesus.
It means don't be the chosen one.
It's all right. I am the chosen one now.
See, there you go.
I'll pass.
I,
I'll
I'm
pass
the
that-
chosen one, and so can you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, as you are walking, this is what I rolled, by the way, to generate more threats in this place, which I handed out some XP for. You feel yourself traverse some invisible infrared awareness, like a tripwire or something. And then a dodecahedral orb, clack, just falls into the liquid and then glows a bright purple. And both of you feel the weight of your bodies increase like thrice-fold as gravity crushes you into the liquid.
Wow.
Ouch.
I need you both to make might defense rolls. They are difficulty 4 to not fall down into the liquid, which would be bad.
I'm gonna spend some points to make it a 3.
All right?
I have faith in you guys.
Okay.
You're both the chosen ones in my heart.
So I need to.
No, I will fail.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's a 7.
Yeah, I also want to spend some points to make it a 3.
Do you want to spend any XP to
Nope.
reroll that?
I'm just gonna slowly drown.
You know,
Okay.
that's a
It's
fair.
it's gravity, yeah.
That's fair. You know, that's a tough call, but you made the right one.
Yeah.
Time to roll up a new character.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was the chosen one.
That's a 3. 3's not going to do it.
Oh God.
6, also not going to do it. Spending
Okay.
all the XP.
Okay.
Gotta survive.
Nobody said it was instant death.
Okay.
I mean, you can't breathe in the liquid as far as we know.
The fuck?
Oh Jesus.
A natural 1 on the last reroll. So
I guess I
brutal.
die.
Okay.
It's not great. It's not great.
I do have a idea.
And a random encounter?
Oh my God.
Oh, great, just what we needed.
Thank you.
How about drowning as the random encounter?
All right. Let me roll up a random encounter for him.
This is
death.
too intense.
Yeah. Can somebody throw a dangerous encounter on there too while we're at it? We should have given him crap last week for making everything simple and easy.
All right. So I think basically the only reason that you guys even understand what is happening is that you are fully submerged in this thought liquid.
How did I even get into it? I thought I was like on the outside of it.
Gravity.
Yeah, apparently.
No, you guys were wading through it,
He was wading through it.
and are you outside of the room or not?
I'm in the room, but I don't
Okay.
think I was in the.
Because last time we had somebody wade through the front of the liquid, and that sort of cut through the dangerous part of it, and they left a wake behind them. Because that's where I was assuming you were. If you're somewhere else, we got to talk about that.
I could have sworn that like he was wading through, and I went to some sort of panel over here and was bipping some boops.
Okay, so you're like sort of picking your way on the side, trying not to touch this liquid.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, you are not submerged so much as like crushed onto the ground.
Yeah.
You got this, Serenia.
So you don't really see what happens, but you are submerged and you feel a like a vast intellect say contaminants detected, flushing. What would you
no.
like to do?
You're about to get flushed.
You see the level of the liquid start to lower.
I would like to activate the cutting glove
Okay. What do you want to do with it?
and try to issue a command to the machine.
Okay. First of all, roll your depletion roll.
Yep.
It's 1 in D6.
I'm good.
That's a
Okay.
6.
What level is the cutting glove?
It is level 6.
Level 6? Okay, what's the command?
The command is to stop decontamination.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could issue that. I don't know how advanced of a command I can issue it.
Okay. Foreign intellect detected. Identify.
I'm 4th of the 5th, the chosen one.
And you will obey me, Ztolus.
Well, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I'm the chosen one, though. That's why I communicate with it.
Name and title not recognized.
Mm, I wanna attempt to. No, you know what?
Understanding Numenera?
Yeah, that would have been great if I had that.
God, this is a toughie. This is a toughie.
Do I hear this as well?
No, because you are not
But-
touching the liquid.
Alright. Well, it's better than not drowning.
Yeah.
Can I converse with it, or is it just like I have to issue it like commands, like via thought
The
type?
last couple communiques you had back and forth, your mouth is closed because if you inhale, you're going to inhale
Correct.
liquid. So you must be doing this telepathically, right?
Gonna see if I can persuade it to add a new user.
So you're like, add new user?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Admin account.
I think it's difficulty. So it's a level 7 automaton. You're using a cutting glove. I think it's down to difficulty 4. It's an intellect test.
I'll spend a point to make it 3.
Okay.
Don't you have persuasion as well?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's really a persuasion test, or that's a pretty liberal interpretation of that skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it.
All right, 2.
Difficulty 2 needs to roll a 6. Rolls a 19
There you go.
with a minor effect.
All right, it's a good day to be me.
New user added.
Is it ever a bad
My
day?
minor effect is that I remember the password.
Oh gosh.
So it's sort of there's like a vast alien awareness here that is now entirely focused on you. You get the feeling that this is the first time it's communicated with anything in a long time.
I want to run the pest control program or
All right.
system.
Go ahead and make me one more roll. Same difficulty.
Then let me.
Chowing through that intellect.
Yeah, but I'm really good at intellect, so.
Ugh.
Oh,
Not so much. Roll to 2.
Well, we'll go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay.
Another
Roll the
2.
two
Oh
again.
boy. Oh boy.
Hurrah.
Do you want a different?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Gets there with a
8.
6.
Or
That's an
6.
8.
6.
You just
Right.
needed to roll a 6.
Yes, I got there.
There you go. There you go.
It cost me
Man.
everything.
So I gotta hand out more XP.
No, sorry, we could just stay artificially low forever.
Just be tier 1 characters for all time.
I like the challenge. Well, when I'm watching it on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
from now on, everybody just spend all of our experience on rerolls.
I feel like that's definitely the intrusion then, which is I'll hand you this, and it says pest control activated.
Thank you.
Doesn't say anything else.
All right, well, I'm going to try to swim back to the top then.
Okay.
What is the gravity
Well, yeah, I'm going to
cube letting him
fight
go?
against the gravity cube.
Yeah, your body is extremely heavy. You try to like lift yourself up. I need a might test, difficulty 4. You're sort of like being crushed to the ground outside. You see like the place where 4th of the 5th went down. There is now a sort of hexagonal fractaline void there, where the liquid is like interacting in small lines as opposed to washing over him.
Understanding Numenera.
Go ahead and make me that roll.
How about throw me a life preserver,
I can't.
a rope, anything?
You're specialized in it, right?
Yeah.
In rope throwing?
I'll give you that for free
That's
because there's
you.
only going to be a difficulty 2 anyway.
That's my next goal.
He is communing with Ztolus somehow.
Somehow, I'm the chosen one.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to Ztolus.
No, you don't.
And for you, I will. It's not really an intrusion, but I will do a flashback. You were talking to the Ladder Within about the data sphere and how there's an invisible dimension of information that connects all things. He was
Yep.
talking about how you actually have in your body nanites that make most people compatible with the infosphere. They just do not have the ability to tap into it innately.
Right.
It must be programmed or accessed in some way.
Right.
And in this desperate moment where your friend is drowning,
Yeah.
you could try that.
Yep.
All right.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Fudge.
So you need to
Oh
roll
my.
21 on a 20-sided dice. However, it is understanding Numenera. You're
I-
specialized in it.
So that it takes it down to a 5.
Uh-huh.
Spend some intellect.
That's like you're jumping.
Yes. It is. Her jumping is understanding technology.
Do you have any jumping?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm good as good as you are at walking at a bunch of things.
So-
Oh.
What
I'm
do I
pretty
need to
good
do
at
to get this
walking.
down to a 3?
Yeah, but you're not great at
So
walking.
it's difficulty
You're not
7
known
down
for
to
your
5.
walking.
You spend 2 levels of effort.
No,
The first
that's
one
my
costs
point.
3. The second one costs 2. So it
I'm
costs
great
5
at a couple
total
things,
minus
but
your
I'm not,
edge.
like, known
So
for
3
anything.
points.
Okay.
That's true. That's fair.
I can accept that.
Except for being the chosen one.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So it's difficulty
But anybody get
3.
business
No
cards
XP rerolls.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Woo!
You can do it.
That's a big roll.
Heart of
got it.
cards.
Heart of the cards. Yeah. What is it? Oh,
It's a
God.
7.
Oh, Jesus.
Son of a bench.
All right, so you raise a shaking hand that weighs like 70 pounds out, and you feel something at the edge of your perception, but you're slammed back down onto
Dag nabbit.
the metal. or the synthetic innards of this thing.
So I need a
All
might
right,
test.
You need to make a might test.
Yeah, what's the difficulty of my might
Team
test?
Science is not doing well. I
No,
gotta say.
Damn.
we should have brought the less nerdy people, the jocks, along.
All right,
Should've
go ahead and
taken
make
it
me
down
a
to a
roll.
two.
Yeah, what's the difficulty for it?
It's difficulty 4.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it.
For the biscuit?
Natural
Nat
20.
Okay,
Hell
good.
yeah.
At last.
All right, so your hand hits the ground and then, blah, like blasting out of the thought liquid. You get up. You're able to grab her as your bonus natural 20 and escape this place if you so desire.
Yes, that is fine. As long as I look epic doing it.
You look as epic as a profoundly wet
Yes, fair enough.
priest can look.
I wish I was there to see it. I'm sure
Nobody was.
I'm sure it was
It
glorious.
was just from being Ztolus only.
Srenia is incredibly grumpy.
Dice didn't go your way.
How about that gravity?
No.
We'll talk more about this later.
That
Why
room's just
am
gonna
I in
get-
trouble?
That room's just going to get increasingly fucked up
Man.
every time you guys come back.
Increasingly
love it.
dangerous.
I love it.
It's
the
not
danger
you.
room.
It's just I should have the potential to do things.
Okay, next time you could go.
Point of order, you did have the potential to do things.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, outside.
yes.
So, as you are watching and shooting your arrows, you see a bunch of like rats the size of small dogs covered in plate, synthetic creatures that are half machine and half man, emerge,
Ooh,
bursting out of like long forgotten portholes, like moss covered doors, just like snap open like they've been fully functional the whole time, and hundreds of these things stream out of them
Oh God.
and proceed to just kill anything that moves.
oh, anything that
Ztolians-
moves.
Invaders, there was no specification.
Yep, that seems right.
There was a
Okay.
GM intrusion. They are going bananas.
That's why I said everybody get into the bunker.
Joran,
Oh shit! Just watching this.
we need to get everybody inside the machine cult temple right now.
Okay.
We're taking this down into the depths.
All right. What would you like to do?
I am going to leap down,
All right.
not just jump, but leap
Okay.
down to the ground. Are there any Ztolians still around?
Oh
that
yeah,
are
all over
alive?
the place.
God. I'm
There's
gonna
like
just grab.
There's like a train of people fleeing. What is your end goal? Like, how do you want to apply your efforts? Thinking of like a larger than beat
Okay.
by beat.
Yeah. Okay. So the kind of the antibodies here, the little rat things, are going crazy.
Yeah.
Arvin Ztolus. They're basically just purging everything.
So I think they're designed to kill vermin. So I don't think they can like straight up like juice a person, but they can break a kneecap pretty good.
Yeah, if you fall, you might get brained.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a swarm of them can definitely kill a person. Like you saw that happen.
Right. Okay. Do I feel like I've seen these vents snapping open? I've seen kind of the places that they're escaping from.
Uh-huh.
Do I feel like if I was able to start channeling people and urging people into the machine cult temple, that would be a better place to hold up than on top of, say, a roof?
So if they're in the machine cult, you don't see any evidence of chaos inside the machine cult's church. You think these things have been deployed to the surface only. If you put people on roofs, the raiders are going to get them.
On roofs? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Thinking long term, I think that we need to get everyone out of danger. That'll be our best chance of escaping this relative, minimizing the damage that these raiders are going to do. Forget the stuff that we're going to lose to whatever they steal. I'm just going to leap back on top of a roof
Okay.
and just start shouting with as loud as I can. Everyone, get into the temple.
Okay.
Get in. And I'm going to try and start urging them. Joran, help me out here.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt a leadership test. It's an intellect test.
Yeah, I'm not good at this.
Not great at that.
This is all.
Only you
this is
had
the
an
best I can
Arcus.
do.
Well, you can only be in so many places at once, my friend.
But I'm
Man.
the chosen one.
This is an interesting episode. The non-charismatic characters are doing charismatic things
Ooh.
and vice
Oddity
versa.
discovery.
Finally, somebody give us something that wasn't a terrible, dangerous encounter.
Okay.
All right. Leadership. I'm not skilled in that. What is the difficulty?
So I think that trying to affect these people are already. So you're trying to like guide them away from the various like manhole covers.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's going to be probably difficulty 5. The fact that Joran is helping you and the Femarev clan or the Zagrev clan recognizes you as a person who should be listened to because of how good you are at shooting bows, because that's how they think.
Yeah.
Those are both assets, so it's down to a difficulty 3.
Okay. So I need to roll a 9 or better.
Okay.
I have no edge, but I can still spend it. I just
Oh, yeah.
don't get
Yeah.
a discount. Okay.
Correct.
I only have a measly 7 points of intellect, but I will spend 3 and go down to 4.
Okay.
And jumping man smart.
Yeah. Well, neither is getting crushed by a gravity dodecahedron.
Hey, I solved that, didn't I?
Mister. Yeah, you solved it. Solved it by being strong.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling.
I have more points of might than you have in intellect.
3.
Well.
Well, I
you-
guess that's
You're shooting for difficulty what again?
since it was 5.
Mhm.
The Femarev clan and Joran reduced it to 3. I
It's
reduced
difficulty
it
2. So
to
you're trying
2.
to roll 6.
So I need to roll 6.
Got a 9.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so you start shouting at people. You're like on a roof shouting, and then you hear Joran's voice being like, "What do you need us to do?" You communicate like, "Get away from the portals." He shouts at other people. They start sort of like crowdsourcing it. The people are like listening to each other and like pulling their kids away. You're like you jump
Yeah.
down. You start shooting these things as they
Yeah.
start coming towards them.
We in the Femarev clan need to be covering these people.
Okay. As you are like running away, this little kid like pulls on your belt. You look down. He holds up an oddity, like a random encounter.
Hell yeah, he does.
It is looks like what is a globe with a little planet. It's like a glass globe. It's got a little planetoid in it, and it looks like a fully like Coruscant level city all around that globe inside of the glass orb.
Cool beans, man.
I rolled
love
this.
That's somebody else's role playing game, just so you know.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
it's
jeez.
Blades in the Dark.
It. Oh god.
My
Break
Thursday
it.
game. Yeet!
Oh gosh.
So, bad news, guys. The world ended.
After
Okay.
4 weeks.
Yes. What's the raider situation?
Okay, they are fully stymied by these insectoid creatures, these rat killers,
Yeah.
which apparently have the ability to climb up the side of a building very easily. So a lot of them who are on roofs throwing spears or like spears with ropes on the end of them to drag stuff and people back to throw on their hang gliders are assaulted by these horrible synthetic creatures with mace tails and summarily beaten to a pulp. Their gliders are broken. It's not great. Basically, how I'm statting these is as they are a horde, which is like a civilization, but just an army. They are level 2 creatures.
Yeah.
So they're a level 2 horde. They end up dealing 2 damage to the raiders.
Okay. Okay.
Oh man, the Raiders are gonna get just like beat up from this.
But if the horde is level 2 and the raiders are level 3, and we're not fighting, they'll eventually survive it. I think.
Yeah,
Right?
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I will
That'll buy us
also be
time.
splitting the damage of the raiders between the horde of synthetic beings and you guys.
Also, they're
Okay.
Raiders. Like at some point, they're gonna give up when their losses are too great.
That's fair.
They're not here to conquer us.
In the meantime,
For now.
before I don't want to take up too much time, I want to, if I can get an opportunity, run to Serenia's
Okay.
and try and scrabble up on the roof again and grab my flight suit.
I'm gonna don your flight suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
About time.
What do you want to do from there?
I'm okay trying to get back to the temple and cutting back to see what happens there.
Dude, you should just start doing some sweet dog fighting.
I could.
Yeah, just start punching guys out of helicopters and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna give you some XP because I'm trying to spend all of this.
Okay.
You guys need some more rerolls.
Thank you.
You get to the top of the roof, like you're panting. You've been running and fighting
Okay.
for like 5 minutes. There's a larger hang glider here, and there are two of
boy.
those people, and one of them has like broken open your chest and is like holding the flight suit, looking at it.
Okay.
And we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Not our sacred flight suit.
Meanwhile, underground in the temple, you guys find yourself in a machine cult temple that is packed full of people. You have opened the various tunnels that go to the other facilities and strange mysteries that your cult keeps secret, and the corridors are like filled with people laying down. A lot of them are injured. People are like freaking out. A lot of them have been like wounded. There are people with javelins sticking out of them. It's bad. It's a bad scene.
I'm just gonna start tending to the wounded.
Okay. You gonna do the same?
Yeah. I guess. I
2 clerics and 1 fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, like I know, like metagaming, we should be like, oh, I should do something to control the situation, but no, I'm
No,
getting
no,
lost in the
totally.
weeds here.
Totally. No,
Providing
I got
medical
you.
aid is not nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, but it's
totally.
also not, it's something good for the whole group of people.
Right.
I'm just ripping on you.
Hey, man,
You're doing
All right.
a good job, Tom.
nope. This is so
I just wanna
unnatural for
work
me.
a
I don't like
miracle.
playing a good guy.
I just want to work a miracle.
Yeah, that's allowed. It's literally one of your abilities, right?
Find the
It's
loaves and
healing?
fishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Healing touch.
We need some Serenia action.
Yeah, I'll just start healing people.
Okay. I believe it costs 2 intellect points.
1 intellect for healing touch.
Okay. I'm gonna put it to you this way because there's a lot of injured people here. How many intellect points would you like to spend?
Yes.
5 intellect points?
Yeah.
Okay, so you move from person to person. You're spreading pace that immediately turns into skin grafts. You are giving people painkillers, the likes of which they've never experienced. Just like straight up
Here,
Super
choose
healing
this leaf.
people.
Super morphine.
Here, try this mushroom.
And you're gonna be doing medicine as well.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me I think to actually materially affect things, I think it's going to be, with her help, probably a difficulty 5.
I have healing, so that's going to become a 4.
Uh-huh.
I can spend some intellect to make it a 3.
Okay.
Yep.
Does my edge affect
There
that
you
at
go.
all?
Yes.
Man, this is an intense session.
Oh.
2 again?
You should stop
then the
rolling
next
that die.
What the hell, Tom?
There we go. I did
17.
it on the reroll.
17.
Okay, so between both of your efforts in tending to the injured, I'm going to grant Ztolus another point of armor.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
All right. So, meanwhile, back on the roof.
Yes. There's 2 of them, right?
Uh-huh.
These guys are experienced warriors, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Could you describe them?
So one of them is a larger man who only has 1 arm. I'll go ahead and roll, actually, instead of just making stuff up. One of them is a larger man. He only has 1 arm. The other arm has a club. He's
Oh, damn.
incredibly beefy. The other one has like a raiment of sort of like strange beads and feathers and like weird holograms coming off of him. He looks like some kind of shaman.
Okay.
But you recognize Numenera. Like that is somebody who
Okay.
might know something or maybe doesn't.
Okay.
Take him alive.
Sizing up these
Take his
guys,
Numenera.
as I'm sure they're sizing me up.
They
How
say the
tough do I
same
think
thing
I
that the
am?
other person said, which is Kritosa, and they pull their clubs
Kritosa?
out.
Uh,
You are Kritosa.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my knife,
Okay.
hold it in front of myself, and I'm gonna point at the wingsuit. Give me that.
Okay.
Trade.
I think that you're like trade, and they're like, and then a big spear hits one of them in the side. It's like, oh, as a tiny 5'7" Joran
There we
jumps
go.
over and he's just like, he pulls his knife out and he's like, let's do this.
All
And the other
right.
one's just like, ah, and raises his club.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I am going to. Jeez. I'm just gonna try and shove them off.
Hell yeah.
They've got their glider on the roof, right? The
Yeah.
big glider. Okay.
It has some strange device attached to the back of it.
Okay.
You think it's capable of maybe generating thrust or something? It's the only reasonable thing it would do. But you're not really a Numenera guy.
Time to
so-
fly it.
Yeah.
man,
Time
I
to
can't wait
fly
for-
it. You
Yeah.
I
said.
can't wait for that understanding Numenera roll.
You do the thing
Yeah.
where like you guys lock eyes, and then you do the like turning in a circle, and then you get like around to their flyer
Yeah,
and
I
just
just
jump
take
in
it.
Yeah,
You gonna Grand Theft Auto this?
Yeah.
That's not
do it. Come on,
Actually,
do it.
what is Joran doing?
bad. Joran has pulled out a machete and he's going to fight these mans.
He's got it under control. Now's your time to shine.
Okay.
Jordan's the mercenary guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
with the
tell you
stick.
what. Instead of shoving him, I'm gonna say, Joran, hang on, I got this. So with my knife out, I'm gonna rummage in my bag real quick. I'm gonna pull out my bird skull.
Okay.
The bird skull, which is an oddity, which
Uh-huh.
someone gave me through a intervention.
Yep.
Uh,
The bird skull of extreme avarice.
yes. Whoever gazes upon it really wants it.
I want that.
You want that?
Yeah.
That or this?
All right. Go ahead and make me a persuasion test.
All right.
The bird skull is an asset, so it's from a difficulty 3 down to a difficulty 2.
Okay. I hope this comes in handy. 8.
Okay. So they look at each other. They look at you and Joran, and the one pulls the spear out of his side like, ugh, and then does this with it, like it's his spear now. And then the other one sticks his hand out. Just like, And he throws the wingsuit at you.
Oh
like,
god. These guys are so tough. It's not even funny.
Dang.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now put the wingsuit on and fight the crap out of them.
All right. I toss him the bird skull.
Ah! They immediately go, like one of them grabs it, and the other one's just like, ah! They start fighting over it, and they fall off the side of the building.
All right.
Nice.
I look at Joran.
You can hear them fighting down
Yeah.
there. The fall did not kill them.
Okay. Hey, you have any idea how to use Numenera?
I like that spear. He looks like he wants to go get his spear back. He's looking over the side like, you're like,
Oh, man.
hey.
I think let's hey, before you get that spear, help me with this real quick.
Help me with what?
I'm gonna try and grab part of the hang glider and try and shove it down and force it into Serenia's house. Keep it safe.
Is he taking the hang glider?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say Grand Theft Auto.
Hold up.
Yeah.
He's like, let me take a look at it. Yeah, I could probably fly this.
Okay, then fly it.
I drive, you shoot.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh my god.
By
doing
shoot,
it.
I hope you mean jump off and fly at people with your fist.
You have a wingsuit, right?
Yeah, I know. That's the best part
Yeah,
of this whole
but
thing.
I consider the wingsuit and
It's a backup option.
yeah, the parachute for me.
Ah,
Okay. So you are now in a hang glider.
Okay.
Joran is flying expertly, apparently. He just knows
Wow.
how to do this.
What?
I guess he understands
He
Numenera.
messes around with the device on the back, which is just like an oblong sphere with a piece of metal hammered into it that has like some sort of like copper and like a toggle. So it's pretty straightforward. He swishes the toggle, it starts generating lift, and you guys are able
Wow.
to fly.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to assess the state of the city.
Okay.
I want to see how the raiders are faring. I'm kind of looking for like rough life points here and
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the different factions.
So the city of Ztolus is looking pretty empty. You guys did a really good job of organizing the evacuation. The Zagreb clan is providing a staunch, just brutal defense of the entrance to the machine cult's temple. They are all posted up on like inside of windows where they're safe from the above. And whenever anyone gets close, they are sky fishers. Like their whole thing is shooting stuff with arrows and javelins and then reeling it in. There's no reels. They're just shooting people with arrows.
Got it.
With just brutal precision.
think of the money we could have made on the salvage.
Yeah. Hey Joran, don't fly too close to them.
Yeah.
I What are the raiders looking like, and what are the bug faction looking like?
The bugs are taking a beating. They're now receiving the full wrath of these raiders.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the rat bots?
The pest control of Ztolus, the machines, are being
Yeah.
thoroughly smashed. They're decimated.
Okay. That's
Dang.
fine. They gave us time, and now we don't have to worry about them. The raiders are taking care of them.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do one more point of damage to the raiders, though, we kill them outright.
Is that true? How are the raiders looking?
So I haven't actually processed any of the battle yet.
That's fine. I'm taking this as like story.
So right
oriented.
now the raiders have allocated 2 of their points to damaging you guys and 1 to damaging the bots. You guys have 2 points of armor, so effectively you're not going to have any real damage to the populace of Ztolus. That being said, a couple people died because that's how fights work.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rats are going to take a more proportionally serious amount of damage because they're a smaller level 2, so they're going to lose 1 of their 5 points. That being said, the people are safe, and the raiders are running out of time. It looks like they are currently trying to grab what they can, but they just don't have time. Like, they're not able to get in and loot because the pest control is on it.
Okay.
So they're starting to rout, actually. Like, they're like breaking off and flying away.
Okay. In that case, I think I am going to want to stay and keep circling and just stay on surveillance for now and make sure the route continues.
All right, I will definitely give you some XP.
Cool. Gracias.
Because I feel like the way you fly is not the way that the Varin fly, and you have attracted the attention of whatever warlord, ridiculous,
Yes.
hang glider,
You
I
know,
was hoping that was his name, Warlord
I-
Ridiculous.
King's Guard is out here.
I was hoping that wasn't it for the Varin. Ultra fight.
I hope you can fly.
I
mean,
hope
that's one of the
Joran is a
new
really good one.
ones.
Okay. All right, so this is what I rolled for the flagship of the Sky Fleet of the Varin, which I think their primary thing is 100% a Numenera vehicle. Like, it is not a hang glider.
Okay.
It is a synthetic box that is just like, picture like just a black cube with its own like relative gravity.
Oh.
So there are people walking around on the cube.
Oh God.
And there is a man sitting at the very top of the cube
Steal the cube.
who is surrounded. He's
Steal the
literally,
cube,
his
you
throne
said.
is made out of stuff, and he sits on a pile of like looted
God.
Numenera and treasure.
Yeah,
This man is everything I
we
want to
need
be.
this cube.
I must destroy him.
He literally, you see his head cock as he notes your glider. And he like raises a weird swagger scepter covered in feathers and points it at you. And then things get real ugly real fast
Yeah.
as a bunch of hang gliders turn and they just like ululate and go for you.
All right,
What's the plan?
Joran, you see that guy?
Yep,
Let's go get him.
we're gonna kill that guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ignore the gliders.
I'll try my best.
Let's dive.
He's doing evasive maneuvers as
Yeah.
you're like receiving spears and arrows.
Yeah. I am going to try and pepper them with arrows. Not pepper. That I don't do pepper. I
Okay.
shouldn't have said that.
Salt them with arrows.
I'm going to try and really ruin their day with a few very heavy, well-placed arrows.
Okay.
As I'm doing this, I want Joran to just be getting me closer.
All right.
And both of us, but closer, because I'm going to need his help.
I'm gonna give you. If you want some XP, I feel like this guy has some sort of Numenera countermeasure to being shot with arrows
Hell yeah, I want
as a
XP.
warlord.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you that, and I'm gonna give you some story dice, and I want you to tell me what it is.
Okay.
Ew.
Any good warlord's got to have some kind of like protection from just being assassinated.
Especially if your name is Warlord Ridiculous.
Interesting.
So he rolled these for the people at home.
Okay. As I, pull back my first arrow and fire at him, it kind of whizzes over his shoulder. He doesn't even flinch.
Okay.
He's too tried and true for this. And as I'm cocking back my second one, he calmly reaches into a pouch, and from it just hurls a cloud of sort of glittering, reflected prismatic light or something. It looks from here.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, it's just a sort of a magical nanite glass-like shard that just refracts light.
It's like a glitter dust powder where a bunch of holograms of him and the cube are like generated inside of it. So it's like some sort of nanite that's recreating images around it. So it becomes very difficult to tell exactly where he is.
Yeah, it just makes everything in there like fuzzy and like spread out and stuff, and I just can't tell which one is the real, what I'm aiming at even.
So here's the deal. I'm going to say that this warlord is a level 4 Mance,
Okay.
which means that he is going to have 12 hit points. In order to kill him, you would have to do 12 damage. Your bow does 7.
Okay.
You'd have to hit him with 2 arrows.
Okay.
He is going. The countermeasures are going to make this even more difficult. So it's a difficulty 5 shot base.
Okay. Difficulty 5.
Get some.
I'm gonna have to try it. Yeah. Now under my skills, I don't see any bowing.
That will come later.
Okay.
You, as a glaive, you're the only person who even has access to learning skills with weapons.
Okay. So in this case, it's a speed sort of
Yes,
thing, right?
It's a
Okay.
speed test.
Okay.
If you have any training in perception, that
I
would
do
help.
not.
Okay.
That is okay. I'm going to spend some points.
All right.
I have an edge of 1, but I have 2 effort. So that means that I can either spend 2 points to reduce the difficulty by 1 or 4 points to reduce the difficulty by 2.
Correct.
I'm going to spend 2 points.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't spend both of your levels of effort to make it as easy as possible?
Why would I want a boss battle to be as easy as possible?
He makes a fair point, chat.
What?
You got me there.
What is it? Difficulty 4 now?
Yes.
All right. Wait, so what does that mean? I have to roll 16
You
or
have
higher?
to roll a 12.
Okay, I can do that. Are you kidding?
You got this.
I'm the chosen one.
You got that fat stack of chips. He rolls a 19 with a minor
Easy.
effect.
Easy.
All right, so I want to say the minor effect is this, and if you have a better one,
No, go
you
for it.
shoot your arrow, you aim, you decide which of these illusions is the correct one.
Mm-hmm.
Your arrow travels through this cloud, this like glittering rainbow cloud of
Yep,
illusions,
yep.
and pierces him in the chest. And as you're looking through the cloud, only one of those illusions has an arrow sticking out of it.
Okay, I love that. I agree with it.
All right, so
Yeah.
the next shot is only difficulty 4. As he at this point he's like standing up to dive behind his throne.
Okay.
You have like one opportunity. You're not even. You let the arrow go, and the bow's not even finished vibrating as you pull the next arrow out.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the next arrow. I'm going to aim right for the center of him. And I'm going to hesitate. Because
Okay.
I don't want to kill this guy.
Oh my god.
There's like a second passes, and then Jorah's like, "What are you doing? Kill him!"
Head of the snake, or whatever that means.
If this works,
Think of all the loot.
if this doesn't work, you're going to have to do it. I'm going to drop out. Activate my wings boot.
What?
What?
You jump off the side. He doesn't know what that suit does. He's like, "Oh no!" And then you activate the wingsuit. It's depletion D6. So roll me a 6-sided.
I
die.
hope you roll a 1 just for the narrative purposes.
Oh, come on.
It will still work.
I
but
have the heart of a showman, guys.
okay,
4.
so the
There you
wingsuit
go.
still works.
There you go.
In my mind, the wingsuit, like a bunch of tiny flaps open of like very small wings, and they all go brrr, like hummingbird wings, and you just stop in midair. It's like
Okay.
perfect mobility. It's like a level 4.
Nice.
All right, so that's going to grant you an asset because you can fly much closer.
I'm
And
going to
you're
get used
stable.
to it, but I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to shout at Joran, "Catch me on the other side."
Okay.
Jesus! Could you make this any more difficult for yourself?
I'm just going to
Then I'm
dive
gonna throw
bomb
him
it.
my knife.
I'm going to dive bomb this guy. I am going to try and zoom right into the heart of these illusions and tackle him and send us both careening off the other side. I want to capture this guy alive.
Okay.
Come
Alright.
on, I gotta
Why
put
don't you just
some
steal
flair
his
on it.
Numenera instead.
So that's a difficulty 5 might test.
Not all is
Sorry,
about
no.
Numenera.
Difficulty 4 might test to tackle him off the side of this thing.
I can do that. I'm a badass.
Could have just okay.
No. I know. We all know, but no.
Difficulty 4?
Yes.
Okay. So that means I could spend 1 to reduce it
2 or 3. Yep.
to a 3. Or I could spend 3 to reduce it to a 2.
Yep.
Yeah, do it. Why
I'll-
not?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm reducing it by 2 levels. I have 11 might left. So it is now difficulty 2. I need to roll a 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He rolls
There
a
you go.
9.
Okay.
So the warlord leader of the Varin gets up with a giant arrow sticking out of his chest, and he turns to hide like behind his throne and take cover from this sniper who
Yeah.
he thinks is going to kill him with
Sniper,
arrows.
sniper, no more.
And through this like cloud of sort of glittering glass nanite illusions, head first,
Yep.
drunken mess football dad hits him in the midsection.
Football, man. Yeah.
Takes him off the side of the black cube
Yeah.
of the Varin warlord and directly down into Ztolus.
Yeah. I'm trying to like. I'm sure that knocked us
Oh,
both.
he is. You hit him like
Yeah.
square. Your shoulder hit him in the solar plexus. He is done. Just
Yeah. I'm going to like try and grab him as we're both plummeting and just like grab onto him.
Okay.
I want.
you have one
Yeah.
tribal king in your inventory. What would
Okay,
you like to
great.
do?
I'm going to try and slow down as much as I can. And failing that, I wanted Joran to pick me up.
The flight suit just works.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's a level 4 artifact.
Well, hot diggity dog. I'm going to fly down then.
Okay, and then what?
Uh,
What's your plan? What's going on?
No one knows.
well, if I can just fly with this dude, I'm gonna
Take the
hover
leader to your
around the
leader?
other raiders and hold up a knife to his throat
Okay.
and wait, make obvious signs to wave them off.
Okay. Huh. So, I think that you think that they will respond to this hostage situation in a
I'm
certain
hoping
way.
they will. I'm hoping they will. They may not. They may be too brutal. I'm hoping they will.
I think that you need to make some sort of intellect test because your hypothesis here is they will like surrender or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's probably difficulty 3
Okay.
to make that happen.
Okay. If not, that would suck, but no big deal. We'll figure out another plan.
Okay.
This is what my allies are good for, is figuring out plans.
Yeah,
Bring
they're
her on here, Chief.
I'm good for just
currently
doing things.
killing it, so sure it'll be fine.
No, you had your chance to shoot him and kill him and be done with this.
Difficulty 3,
Yes.
so I need to hit a 9 or better.
19.
There we go.
19. Okay.
All right, so you hold him up, and nothing happens for a little while in the chaos of this melee.
Yeah.
And then you see one of the ships is waving some strange hexagonal flag at you. It starts flying directly towards you, this hang glider. As it's flying, they like rip the crossbow, the giant crossbow that's attached to it, out and throw it. They're all like throwing their weapons.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we won.
And one of them like flies past you and is holding out that flag. And the guy who you've got like in a headlock, the chieftain, just like grabs it, like, ugh, ugh. Like, sorry, it's not a flag, it's a horn. He grabs
Okay.
it,
It's a horn. Okay.
like that same like sonorous note that started this encounter. They all sort of like a bunch of people who are on roofs setting fires and stealing things look up. The hang gliders all look and they start to like recede.
Okay.
I
Good.
want that cube.
Yeah, I want all
that
that
cube.
Numenera on the cube, too. His Pylo Numenera.
The hang glider circles back around and one of them has their hand out to grab the chieftain.
Drop him.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah, we got to teach them not to mess with us.
I'm not going to drop
You
him.
have a witch doctor and an Arcus standing on your shoulders. Like, drop him. No, seriously. They're both saying drop him.
Yeah. Look, we both consulted our religious texts and determined drop him.
Oh man, that's a shitty way to
Drop
die.
him
I'd rather
like he's
just
third
stab
period
him.
French.
I'd rather just stab him if I'm going to kill him.
What are you going to do?
Now you don't want any showmanship?
Do I give him back or do I take him down and keep him prisoner?
Drop him.
They can't tell you what to do. They're not here.
Okay.
What do you do?
I let his ally grab him.
Okay. They return him to his place on the cube and proceed to.
Oh fuck!
Damn it.
I wanted that cube. That's
They're
all
gonna
right.
leave the cube.
I
You should have dropped him.
I guess so. Fuck. All right, that's fine.
You have this profoundly weird moment where he like gets up, dusts himself off,
Pulls the ear out of
points at you specifically as you're floating like hundreds of feet above the thing, shouts "Kratos!" like the same thing they've all been saying, and then they all shout it, and then
Yep.
they leave.
There you go.
It like shakes the air. with that
Kratos,
shout.
bro.
Kratos.
Kratos.
What does it mean?
Who
You
cares?
wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
We're not stopping here.
We can't stop here.
There's
It's
cannibals.
cannibal dinosaur country. All right.
Well,
Man.
thanks guys for humoring me. I know that was a pain, but
All right.
I've got to put a little flair on it. Come on.
No, it was great. I had a great time. Meanwhile, you guys are
Yes,
tending to
meanwhile.
the sick and wounded. That concludes the battle between the cannibals of the Varin and the Ztolus. The Ztolians emerge slightly singed and a little mangled, but fundamentally okay. There's a lot of medical treatment that is handed out, a lot of organization and aid efforts. Things are kind of exacerbated between the clans. They were temporarily suppressed, so now there's like a reactionary movement. That being said, we're going to get into politics and intrigue next session because we've
Hell
been playing
yeah.
for an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. Had a super good time dealing
That
with
was
these
great.
hang gliding cannibal raiders and the additional countermeasures within Ztolus. Turns out running around in ruins can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Who knew? But the party came out a-okay, relatively speaking. And also, I will reveal who I was going to kill, which was Joran. He was going to die.
Oh no.
But this time,
He
just this
survived.
once,
Okay.
nobody dies.
Good.
Thanks, everybody, for coming
Good.
out. We're going to go ahead and send
No
you guys
one
on a
we
raid
know.
somewhere.
Thanks, guys. Man, that was
Bye.
great. Who we send them to?
We're going to go after Rule of Lore. They're another Cypher streamer doing some Infinite Horizon. I think it's not Numenera, but the other one whose name I can't remember.
Cool.
Monty Cook.
Monty Cook's the name of the guy.
We should create a role-playing game called Monty Cook.
Monty Cook, the role-playing game.
Yeah.
Wait, is it about creating role-playing
I don't know,
games?
Yeah,
but
you just make D20 systems.
it's a D20 system for sure.
All right.
Nice.
Send them on a little raid and see you guys later. Bye.
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 We need to have a